Hey guys, welcome to Stake and Crypto on Crypto Talk Now live with Larry. So grateful that you have joined us. So many beautiful people are going to be here very soon, and they're all wondering what is going to happen today with the old man coming out of the cave. And we are going to talk about that without any further ado. We're going to also talk about your comments. Let's jump over to the screen and take a look at what is going on in the overall market, and then we're going to talk about this man right here. Here he is. The old man is coming back. He's back and better than ever to create some more doom and gloom in the overall macro economy, perhaps, or not, because we've already planned on what's happening, especially the hedge fund investors. Oh my God, there's somebody new here, and it's actually a lady. June Barber, thank you so much for being here. You come here 3 times in a row, and I promise you, you'll be addicted to the show. Thank you so much for being here. June Barber, perhaps put something in your avatar that speaks of you. If you have like a dog or a cat, picture of yourself, a hobby, something so that we can get to know you as a person. You are special and important to us. Every morning, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time in the morning and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the big show, the Max and Larry Show. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight, it is Wednesdays with Max. And stay tuned. There's going to be a special pop-up stream just before 2 o'clock because this man is coming out of his cave to announce the federal interest rate hike at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Federal Reserve is going to make its announcement. He is not going to see a shadow, or is he? We will see if he sees a shadow or not. 75 basis points is on the table. More than likely, there is an outside chance of 100 basis points. We'll have to wait and see how much they want to shock the system in order to fight inflation. A look at the overall crypto market, courtesy of our friends or not our friends at Coin Market Cap. Read it and weep. We are still, as I predicted, under 1 trillion. And by the way, I can't say it enough because it's going to come true. The real bull run you will fall in love with. It doesn't matter who you take out on your Valentine's Day date. You can probably have a better time. But look, February 14th, 2023, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If anybody tells you that, they've copied us because I've been saying it since June. That is the start of the real bull run, and you will fall in love with it. It looks like it's happening just the way I planned. Now, don't come at me with, if it happens on February 23rd or February 6th, or March 1st. That's close enough. I'm way closer already than the great or not so great plan B, C, and D. Right now, he's plan F for failure because he said 100,000. No one else is going to has the guts to call out plan B but me. He's got a tremendous amount of money, big following on Twitter, but he's just horrible in the prediction business. 100,000 Bitcoin, he says, last year by the end of 2021. And how did that end up? 47,000. I predict something is going to happen with him and no one's going to pay attention to him anymore. Or maybe they will. People don't even care. But I think that if you're off by 53,000, then you're not very good at predicting. But that's just me. Okay, so 927.82 billion. We are down. June says, good morning. Hit the like button. I added that part. Yes, so thank you, June. So that's where we are. Bitcoin sitting at 19,164. Ethereum getting hammered this week, 1350. BNB 269. XRP, yeah, you know me, 40 cents. Cardano, no one cares about. Solana, $32.04. Doge coin, 5.8 cents. Polkadot, $6.35. Polygon, 73 cents. A beloved Shiba Inu, where are you? 401062. Avalanche, 1690. Uniswap, $5.44. Cosmos, $14.39. Honorable mention, Ethereum Classic, $29.01. Now, let's look at what's going on with crypto bubbles. Here is your top 100, sort of a mixed bag ahead of the Federal Reserve announcement. This is what it looks like currently. Let's take a look at our beloved Luna Classic for you. Lunatics, Terra Rebels, whatever you're calling yourself, investors, it doesn't even matter because we are all here to make money. Currently sitting at 30292. up a half a percent on the day, slightly down on the week, 2.3%. And in the month, having a spectacular month, up 219%. Volume at 574 million. Market cap sitting just below 2 trillion. Sorry, 2 trillion, we wish. Just below 2 billion at 1.80 billion. Happy belated birthday to Selmo Fudd. Welcome back, Selmo Fudd. Appreciate you being here. OG of OGs, of course. All right, so in the news, is the old man once again going to shock the world, or maybe not so? Here is 4 things. Thank you so much to market.com. No, not market.com, marketwatch.com. All right, I got back from the gym at 1:30 a.m. like a crazy person, and I got up again. And today I'm going to work out with my best friend at his gym. It's the same gym, Planet Fitness, but a area that's closer to his house. And my girlfriend wants to tag along so she can meet. She's a nurse. She can meet me there after work if she wants to come and work out. But you know what? Work out. But I'm not, I have to work out with men. So she's just going to be there to hang out. She can go do her thing, elliptical, whatever she wants to do. All right. So 4 things to watch when the Fed delivers its, and by the way, she doesn't even need to work out. She has good genes or something. 4 things to watch when the Fed delivers its rate hike decision. Policymakers expected to approve a 3rd straight jumbo. Oh, it's like a jumbo package in football. Jumbo rate hike on Wednesday afternoon. The Federal Reserve is raising rates on Wednesday. Oh, it's an actual certainty now. Beyond that, there are weighty, that's a weird way of saying it, questions about whether the central bank's efforts to bring down inflation can succeed without crashing the economy. Burn it down to the ground is what I say, because that is when millionaires will be made. Those who have cash on the side, you shall see. Or if you're already a millionaire, then you're going to be even in better shape. Wait a minute. Stop the presses. Selmo Fudd is speaking through text. Not through text. Well, it is text, actually, but it's a comment. Selmo Fudd. Jay Powell can milk a cow. He not stopping me. I got XRP. Yeah, you know me. I added that part in the end to make it a little more colorful and fun. When Fed Chairman who? Jerome Powell talking about pain. Pain. You know what? It's like Clever Lane, from the movie Rocky, Mr. T. I love Mr. T. Is he still around? I could play him in a charity basketball game, but probably beat him. But now I'm starting to just go beyond the NBA. Maybe a celebrity could play against me. But here's the thing. They asked him, is that what he was called? Clever Lane? He was supposed to be like Cassius Clay. They say, what's your prediction for the fight? That was one of the most iconic quotes in any movie. They said, he's going to fight Rocky, but there's a reporter asking him a question. What is your prediction for the fight? And he looks into the camera and he says, pain. I love that. I love that quote. That's great. So that's the prediction. That's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting Powell's coming out of his cave, and my prediction is pain. Pain for the overall macroeconomy. Stop what's going on here. Skiro. Okinaba. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I think I'm saying it wrong. Skiru. Thank you for being here. When is the bull run coming? I'm glad you asked. It's very simple. And you can't get mad if I'm wrong, because I'm already right, because I'm a crypto philosopher. So if I get it wrong, they're going to say, Larry made this grand prediction and it didn't come true. But it's okay, because he's regarded as more of a crypto philosopher. Okay. February 14th, 2023, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Book it. Get your plane tickets ready. You're going to Tahiti or somewhere like that to celebrate, perhaps the Caribbean. We could all go to Tijuana. I don't even know. We're going somewhere to celebrate. Crypto Talk Now, VR, entertainment only. Eat more chicken. Thank you. And you can add to it rice. Because if you're trying to bulk up like me, I had a great workout. Got back at 1:30 in the morning like a crazy person over there. Here's a funny story. So somebody that was my ex-girlfriend, I met her ex-boyfriend last night because I know he works at the gym that I go to now, and he was that actually out there at midnight because he works overnight. It's kind of a funny story, but he's cool. You know, he's a cool guy. It was the first time I've seen him in person because I know him through Facebook and stuff like that. All right, so Selmo Fudd, it's finger licking good chicken, knee slapping. Crypto Talk Now VR. Here's somebody new. Holy crap. Dig BTW. Diggs. By the way, 7. What's up, Captain? Glad you came here. Appreciate that. And what is his avatar? I can't tell what his avatar is. I don't know. Perhaps it's like someone in a spacesuit ready to fight aliens. Oh, wait a minute. He came from Twitch. How about that? Diggs BTW7. Let me just tell you something. We need more help on Twitch. Get the word out. Every morning, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Come here 3 times. You'll be addicted to a good thing. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're big on YouTube, sort of, but we want to be bigger on Twitch. But let's just be honest. The only people watching Twitch are guys that are watching video games, girls in bikinis and hot tubs, and even better, double your pleasure if there's a hot-looking girl in a bikini. Well, it's like a triple thing. A hot-looking girl, or maybe 2 hot-looking girls together playing video games on Twitch. That's basically what is on there, but we need to break through. If we need to hire girls in bikinis talking about crypto, we could do that. Toe tapping. Believe me, we have I have a whole book of women lined up ready to do that. Toe tapping. I'm like, I'm kind of like Mitt Romney. I have a whole book of women, something like that. Selmo Fudd, head snapping. Skiru. Great. I just recorded you. Going to be a hero if it comes through. That's exactly right. You will never hear me shut up. I'll be everywhere. I'm going to go on every freaking YouTube channel. I'll probably go on CNN, Fox, Yahoo Finance. I'll be everywhere. This network will get so much attention. They'll be like, holy crap. This guy pulled a prediction out of thin air. Well, I don't have it right now. I have this very basic coffee mug because I'm a man. You know what? I'm the Mike Tyson of crypto. I do very basic stuff. I come out with a white towel and black trunks. That's it. I don't do any fancy razzle-dazzle crap. I just rub my magic coffee mug. I look up at the sun, the stars. I look at the placement of the stars, the moon perhaps, and I say to myself, this is when the bull run is happening. I don't need any fancy stock-to-flow BS crap charts. They don't freaking work. If they worked, he would be closer. Okay, you know what? Bitcoin going to 100,000. All right, it came in at 92,000. Okay, he's close. You know what? He would be a genius. But you know what? His freaking charts don't work. It doesn't matter if it works some of the time. All right, works 3 months in a row, Larry. It doesn't matter. That prediction was way off. I would rather just look at my hand and make a prediction. That's it. I don't need a freaking chart because that's not what Nostradamus did. Did he look at charts? Okay, crypto for starters. Good morning, Larry and everyone. We're going to rep you guys in a minute. All the channels that are coming in here, like Crypto Talk Now VR. I'm going to show you guys on YouTube who they are, and you guys can follow them. I'm going to be on Alex's channel, Crypto for Starters, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at night. Yeah, good night. No, we're not good night. We're still going. Crypto Talk Now VR, entertainment only. Larry, where does the phrase lip smacking, finger licking, rib tickling, knee slapping, foot stomping, great tasting? Is there anything better than mouth watering barbecue come from? I don't know, but I'm distracted by Chick-fil-A. Let me just tell you something. I've never seen an ugly woman working at Chick-fil-A. They have like an unwritten rule there. They have to hire only pretty girls. I mean, it's just what it is. And the guys, they just keep in the back cooking the chicken because nobody wants to see them. Crypto for starters. Mike Tyson of crypto. I love it. That's right. I'm very basic. I just come out here to punch everyone in the mouth with my predictions. I am a lover, not a fighter. But if I was a fighter, I would be coming out just with the plain white towel. I don't need any of the razzle dazzle stuff. I'll probably come up with some real hardcore music, but just black trunks, just ready to just be like a killer. I just come out and attack, and I'm done, and I got to go back because I got things to do. I'm just going to come here and knock everybody out and move on. Yoga Matt, good morning, Larry. Thank you so much. All right, back to the old man coming out of the cave. You know him affectionately as Jerome Powell, or not so affectionately. All right, the stocks were down sharply. Not so much. I don't know what they're talking about. Let's not be over dramatic. They weren't down that hard. On Tuesday, ahead of Fed decision, and the yield on the 10-year Treasury note, jumped. That's because people are scared. 3.57, or not so much. It's just a game. The federal decision will come at 2 p.m. and I'll be going live. So make sure you guys have your notifications set. I'll come on live at probably 1:50 for a pop-up stream. And yes, we'll watch the old man and stuff like that. Yeah, so the Fed decision will come at 2 p.m. I don't know what all this stuff is here. There's commercials going on. All right. And they're not paying us, so we're not talking about it. How hawkish can the Fed get? Here are some signposts Fed watchers are paying close attention to. All right, well, what is going on? All right, so it is written. How large a rate hike on Wednesday? Michael Gregory, Deputy Chief Economist at BMO Capital Markets, thinks the Fed will raise the federal funds by 75 basis points to a range of 3% to 3.25%. The outsized gain in core consumer price inflation in August sealed the deal for Real Deal Holyfield. Now, 75 basis points move. I also am a fan of Holyfield as well, and boosted the odds of a 100 basis points move, he said. Fed funds futures market and some analysts have penciled in the possibility, you see they're anticipating this stuff, of a 100 basis point rise, but Gregory argued against it. An issue with an unprecedented 100 basis point move is that it could convey a sense of policy panic. Oh my God, we're all going to die. Well, we are really all going to die, but not today. So a issue with an unprecedented 100 basis point move is that it could convey a sense of policy panic. That's right. Burn it to the ground so we can get a better deal. A similarly unprecedented 75 basis points move, three-peat. It's a three-peat, like a hat trick. Conveys a better sense of, we got this, Gregory wrote in a note to clients. Okay, well, whatever. But some economists like Japanese investment bank Nomura, remember we talked about them the other day, are sticking with a forecast of a 100 basis point move. You know what? I'll tell you something about the Japanese. They plan stuff well in advance. Usually they have a 20-year strategy. Most corporations do. In Japan, that's just the way they roll. What Powell says about November. Before the surprising gain in core consumer inflation in August, economists thought the Fed would downshift in November to a smaller rate hike of a quarter percentage point. Now, Powell might leave open the door for it's not really a door. He's kind of like moving a little rock out of the way to get out of his cave. And you know what? Where has my little Do Kwon gone? Oh, where can he be? If they find Do Kwon today, you know that they got him coming out of Powell's cave. Something like that could have happened. Fed, and if you guys don't believe me, then tell me where he is. Fed government, what? Fed GOV, government, Michelle Bowman said last month that similarly sized sized increases. What is she talking about? What kind of size is she talking about? Should be on the table until the Fed sees inflation declining in a consistent, meaningful, and lasting way. If the Fed, the FOMC, they're not down with me. Participants in general hold this view, and Powell specifically holds the view. And then they equate similarly sized. What are we talking about here? Fries or something like that? With 75 basis point rate hike. Then this should be the last 75 rate hike, said Tim Du, chief U.S. economist at SGH Macro Advisors. All right, you know what? Enough of this. Let's get back to the real stuff, the comments. All right, Selmo Flood. This is Crypto Talk Now. Get some. And hear Larry bumping his gums. Brian Dowie, what's up, Larry? What's up to you? They're saying hello to each other. And back to this article that's not really very well written. I'm going to skip all the nonsense in the middle about the dot plot chart. Nobody even cares. We don't care about the dot plot. We already know about it. How much pain? That's what we want to know. Just like Mr. T says, what's your prediction? What's your prediction for Powell coming out of the cave, Larry, for the macro economy? You know what my prediction is? Pain. That's my prediction. That just like Clever Lane in the great movie with, was it Rocky 2 or 3? He says to Mr. T, the reporter says, what's your prediction on the fight? Pain. That's the prediction. So there, it's easy. Priya. I had someone that used to work for me. Her name was Priya. She was a nice lady, and she used to do, she was a bookkeeper of mine. Head of global rates, is very smart. Strategy at TD Securities expects the Fed to resort to a less optimistic outlook for output and labor market conditions to provide proof that the Fed is willing to accept some pain in economic conditions in order to bring down sky-high inflation. Oh, they're so overly dramatic here. In their last forecast, the Fed projected that the unemployment rate would inch up to only 4.1% by 2024. The economy would continue to grow at just under 2% annual rate over the 3-year forecast. The Fed will also push up their expectations for inflation. And they say, quote, we do not anticipate policymakers will pencil in a return to core PCE inflation to the 2% goal in the forecast horizon, even though the Fed forecast will include 2025, Merzra said. All right. Well, that's what's going on. Thank you to Yahoo Finance via Market Watch, or Market Watch via Yahoo Finance, however you want to look at it. All right, so we're done with that. Close this out, Larry, and help us out with some more stuff. Yes, here's some interesting news. I told you they're coming after the stablecoins. It's a full frontal assault. Here it is, courtesy of Decrypt. Thank you, Decrypt.co, for a good article by Z Wang. Everybody's Wang Chunging. What is it? Everybody Wang Chung tonight. That's how I'm going to remember him. I'm sorry if it's offensive, but it isn't to me. Z Wang. Judge orders Tether to produce records showing backing of USDT. Oh my God. Now they have to produce records. Shame on you guys. We're watching you. A judge in New York. Thank God that this is just a bunch of nonsense. Thank God that I'm still alive and I don't invest in stablecoins. A judge in New York has ordered stablecoin issuer Tether to produce financial documents to assess whether USDT is backed by the US dollar. I told you guys they're paving the way for banks and credit unions, the traditional banking sector, to offer stablecoins by destroying the existing ones and heavily regulating them to a point where, you're going to see the stable coins at the banks. It'll be a little better than what they offer for interest rates now for stupid stuff like CDs. Now you'll be like, oh, come and, we have the stable coin. It's a great thing. It's crypto. Oh, you know what? We're so excited. Here's 1, 2, 3% return. No more 10 or 12%. Tether, which is owned by the same company as crypto exchange Bitfinex, has been ordered to release general ledgers, balance sheets, income statements, cash flow statements, and profit and loss statements. Okay. In addition, they should ask them for proof that they're actually pegged to the dollar, that there's US dollar reserves. That's what they just need to do. Now, let's just take a pause and look up and see what's going on with YouTube, because I want to show you guys a couple channels. Yeah, there's Olivia Newton-John. What else are we looking at here? There's just, I don't know why these girls are on here. Well, there's Miss Teen Crypto, and she has something to do with crypto. All right, so living in a Prius. I would never live in a Prius. Secret swimming holes and Shendahoa, the Hoa Park. All right, so yeah, Top Gun Maverick. This was a good movie. I just saw that the other day. So there's a bunch of stuff, but more importantly, what we're trying to show you guys is crypto. Let's see, crypto for the number 4 starters. Just like a team of starters. All right, so crypto for starters, beginners. Thank you to Alex, a great friend of the show. I'm going to be on his show again tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to talk about anything he wants to talk about. Crypto, I guess, or anything. Whatever. I'm an open book, so we'll talk about whatever he wants. And then also our sister station, one of them, Crypto Talk Now VR. Crypto Talk Now VR. And there it is. You guys can subscribe. He's got some really funny shorts about crypto and stuff. There it is. You can subscribe. It's run by Edward Vincent, and I'll eventually be on his show too. I might be on there tonight at like 10 or 10:30. Whenever Max is done with his show, I'll come on to Crypto Talk Now VR. And then one more. Hablamos. We got to get the pronunciation. Someone's texting me. I'm not going to look at it because everyone gets mad. Hablamos, crypto. It's buzzing in my pocket. Crypto ahora. All right. Hablamos. Crypto ahora. This is our sister station. One of our two. Our other one is under development. On one of our two Spanish stations. Hispanic. As they everything is in Spanish. But you know what? It's going to be bilingual. Now I talked to Legrand. It's run by a Legrand commission. He's going to start doing the show, bilingual shows. All right. So we got to get back to, you know what? My uncle is here. So we gotta pretend to be talking about crypto because he gets mad. He's not mad anymore. Actually, he's very happy. Thank you so much for being here. My Uncle Ricky. Hello, Uncle Larry. Thank you so much. He's here. Blue Ricky is here in the house, and we're going back to crypto just in time. Attorneys, we're talking about Tether going to get investigated. They're demanding that they hand over their financials. In New York, a judge is doing this. Attorneys representing Tether attempted to block Judge Catherine Polk Falia's order, calling it unduly burdensome. But the judge concluded that the documents plaintiffs seek are undoubtedly important in order to assess the backing of USDT with the US dollars. Tether claims that the composition of its reserves is commercially sensitive and revealing it would damage its business. You think so? Because you want to know why? They don't have enough reserves. And it would be damaging. And that's why I was telling you guys to watch out, because they're going to destroy stable coins. You won't recognize. Well, you are going to recognize them. They're just going to be like horrible rates of return. That's my opinion, because the banks are going to come in and the banks are just out for themselves. Everyone has to make a profit, but come on. The lawsuit was started last year. And you know what? It doesn't matter. If you have a crash like we saw in 2008 and the banks are in trouble, Big Daddy government is here to bail them out. That's what really sucks. All right. The lawsuit was started last year by several crypto traders who allege that the company tried to prop up the price of Bitcoin by purchasing large quantities of it with unbacked USDT tokens, among other accusations. Oh, my God. Oh, it's so horrible. This followed a June 2018 report by researchers from the University of Texas at Austin. Showed one large player on the Bitfinex exchange used Tether tokens to purchase Bitcoin when prices are falling. Well, isn't that what they're supposed to do? Buy when it's low? Resulting in the price of Bitcoin rebounding. Oh, my God. We can't have that happen. This is so stupid. You know how asinine that comment is right there, the statement? They went and bought. Basically, they're saying, you know what? They used Tether to buy Bitcoin when the price was low. And that actually made the price of Bitcoin go up. Well, isn't that what's supposed to happen? Isn't that, what the hell are we talking about here? Is this manipulation, or them just trying to get a good deal? They're trying to make money. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? However, a follow-up study from a professor at the University of Queensland, you know what? I'd be ashamed to work for something like that. Queensland showed that the impact from these potentially well-timed issuances was not statistically significant. Tether's financial soundness has come under scrutiny in the past when the New York Attorney General shut down Bitfinex in New York and ordered it to pay $18.5 million following state investigations last year that concluded Tether did not hold enough US dollars to back the number of USDT tokens in circulation. They're going after the biggest one. A further investigation by the Commodity Future Trading Commission found that Tether only held enough dollar reserves for a quarter of the time between 2016 and 2018. Tether recently published its latest attestation That's a word we haven't used here before. Conducted by auditing firm BDO Italia. Now, that's someone I would work for in an attempt to reassure token holders of its liquidity. Tether is the third largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization behind Bitcoin. I told you it was the biggest stablecoin, and Ethereum with a market cap of 68 billion, according to Coin Market Cap. Well, let's how the mighty are about to fall. I'm telling you guys, they're going after them. They're going to do the stupid crap. Oh, man. B. Ricky. Matt Perry did a 7-hour live, 31,000 views. Well, how about that? Good for Matt. He's welcome to come on the show. If he agrees with my February 14th, 2023, as he should, he's welcome. My tent is big enough to house people that agree with me. Selmo Fudd. Hey, Larry, Master P can be a teammate for you. Master P? That would be cool. All right. So I watched 5 hours. Wow. I could never watch anything for 5 hours. Not even a movie. I could well, no, I couldn't. You know what? I couldn't even go anywhere. I couldn't go to the Playboy Mansion and watch the women there for 5 hours. I would get bored. So there's nothing I could watch that long. So it must have been really good. All right. So that is what is going on. Remember one thing. I will be back. And so let's see if I can get the market updates here. Let's just get a picture of him because, it's rare. He comes out of the cave, sometimes for photo opportunities, but mostly just to announce the interest. So I will be back. Can we get a picture of him? Yes, I will be back with this guy. He's not coming on the show, but I'm gonna cast him. Now I'm gonna have a feed going where we're gonna watch him, and I'm gonna give my reaction afterwards. I will do it because someone asked yesterday if I would do it. So he's gonna come in there. We're gonna have a pop-up stream. I'll start it a little bit before. The announcement's coming at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'm gonna start the pop-up stream at 1:50. He's asking right here. So that's a good question. What time is the caveman talk? It's starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'm going to go live a little bit before that to get ready in anticipation. That way, we'll get some more views. I'll put a nice title in there about the Federal Reserve interest rate hike, and I'll do a thumbnail. I'll put him in there coming out of a cave like I did the last time, and we'll go live. And then Max is doing a show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to go over on this channel, Crypto Talk Now VR. I don't know what time it's going to start. After the Max show, sometime maybe perhaps 10:30, somewhere in there. And I'll come on for a little bit, depending on how late it is, because, my schedule is I'm meeting my friend at 6:45. My girlfriend, of course, wants to be with me to go to the gym. And so she hasn't been yet. But, she used to go to this gym before. So I'm going to humor her because I need to work out with men, but she can be there for my, I don't know, eye candy or something like that. And I'll just tell her to go work out in a corner somewhere or just hop on an elliptical, do your little weight stuff, whatever you're going to do. But I'm doing some powerlifting to build up. All right. So I have to go with my friend. 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern, the CTN after show on Crypto Talk Now VR. All right. That's when it's going to be. I'll be there tonight. BlackRock is making their money regardless of what Jay Powell says. That's true. That's what's happening. Yep, that's definitely true. These big guys are going to make their money. All right, so we'll be back with Powell. 1:50 Eastern Standard Time is a start. It's a pop-up stream. That's the reason why you guys need to be subscribed and also hit the notification bell, because once in a while I will surprise everybody and come on with some live streams when there's something important going on, like today. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you at 1:50 Eastern Standard Time, and then you'll see me later tonight on Edward Vinson's Crypto Talk Now VR at 11 p.m. Eastern. Thank you and goodbye.